Okay, hello. Welcome. It's Alana Johnson and Michelle we're having coffee with Alana and Michelle. And I don't know if my screen's not showing up, but that's okay. I just want to introduce myself and Michelle. We're going to do a little bit on building rapport because that is so important to do it the right way because so much time is spent for myself anyway, is deleting all the messages I get in my inbox on people that just send them the links with no message at all. Just pop the link, and we have no interest in that. So it just it's something to do. Oh, thank you so much.
Hi, honey. I'm home.
Okay, thank you.
A little laughter is good for the soul.
Okay.
Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you. I got my coffee. That's my mama. Oh, she's a sweetheart. Anyway, so we're going to build rapport today. Michelle has done an awesome, incredible ebook that I've printed out, and I don't have a copy with me, and it's on my desk in my bedroom next nightstand. And it's just incredible. So she's going to go through that today. And I just want to introduce myself. If you don't know me, I'm Alana Johnson from Winnipeg Beach, Manitoba in Canada. Internet marketer for the last 8 years and offline for 20 years. And feeling every bit of it because I'm just getting over a strep throat. I'm feeling it. I'm a single mama. And working online has just been a blessing to me. And that was one of my gratitudes today is I woke up this morning and I just thought, I am so happy to have a vehicle that I can have a residual income that when I'm sick for the last 2 weeks and not being able to do a lot of income producing activities, didn't matter. I still had some coming in. So, we're so blessed. We're so blessed. And we're blessed to be able to share with you and our knowledge because I think we have quite a bit of knowledge inside our head here. So I'm going to turn that over to you, Michelle. Thank you very much. And I'm so excited because I absolutely love this ebook.
Thank you. And we will get you that ebook just for watching this webinar. Get with either Ilana or myself and we will send it over to you. And basically, I am Michelle Eaves, by the way. I'm Michelle Eaves. I am an online business coach and I have been in and out of network marketing for over 20 years and recently joined Ilana in a health business that is incredible. And so that is why we decided to start bringing this to you, because there are a lot of network marketers out there who are floundering. They really don't know what to do and they don't know how to start approaching people. And if you are in network marketing, you know that you get links and you get prospected all the time. Okay. And so we want to teach you the right way to reach out to people and build a connection. Okay. Build a rapport. So I am in Mississippi, way south of Canada. And, but we have a lot of the same background. And so, we do have together a lot of knowledge. And so we decided to bring it to you. And so building rapport is a skill that every business owner needs to learn. Okay. And you can learn it. And it does take practice, but communication is the number one skill. Because this is a relationship business and you need to know how to build relationships. And so it has to go beyond the just typical chit chat. Okay. So obviously if you start connecting with somebody on Facebook, let's say, You look at their timeline and you see, oh, they're into Burmese mountain dogs. Okay. Oh, so cool. They're pretty dogs or whatever. Find something that you can relate to, that you can open up the communication on. And then you start chatting with them. You start, hey, I see that you like Burmese mountain dogs. They're such a beautiful breed. Have you always had them or whatever? And you just start from there. Find something that you can get them talking. The most important thing that you need to remember as the person who is reaching out is that you want to get them talking. You want to get them talking about themselves, talking about their business if they have one, talking about problems that they may be having or struggling with. Okay. And of course, if you say, hey, I see you're in Herbalife, how's it going? Of course, they're going to say, it's awesome, because they want to recruit you, right? They want to recruit you. And so they're not going to tell you right off the bat, oh, well, it's not going so well. They're not going to say that, but they will start opening up to a friend. And so to start becoming that friend that they open up to, you have to start with building rapport, right? So yeah, you can go to their wall or, see something that you can connect with and then start a conversation on that and then build from there. Now, when you're building rapport, okay, you're going to come across people who are typically other network marketers or people who are not in the business who get recruited all the time. So you are going to have people who have an instant wall up on a stranger who's messaging them because they know they're going to get recruited, right? So you do not want to be just another person trying to recruit them. So don't. What better way to build trust with somebody than to actually not try and prospect them? Have a few days of conversation before you even bring up business. Yes, it does take a long time. It takes a longer time than if you were to just find somebody on Facebook, say, hey, see you like Burmese mountain dogs. Are you in business? Are you interested in seeing my opportunity? Are you into health? Do you need to lose weight? Whatever. It does take a little extra time, but it is so worth it because your closing ratio will be so much higher. Okay, you hear all the time, go for no. And I agree with that to an extent. But go for no typically just means you're weeding people out instantly. Like you're just go to 20 people. Are you interested? 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 In my head, that's what it means. Okay. That's not how we're going to do it. We are going to be the less typical network marketer who actually builds rapport and builds a relationship first and build trust. Now we know that people must trust you and like you before they start to open up, before they will buy from you. Think of the people that you buy from. If you were to, oh man, what's an example? You have, let's say you purchase skincare products. Do you purchase skincare products because of the company per se? Or do you purchase them because of the person who sold them to you? Okay. In network marketing, we know a lot of people and a lot of other network marketing opportunities, right? So let's take Unique, for example. Okay, so if I were in the market for makeup, I can list off 5 people in Unique right now. And if I decided I want to buy product from Unique, who am I going to go to? Who am I going to choose? I'm going to choose the person I have the biggest rapport with, the most relationship with, the person I trust the most, right? And so you want to be that person. So the first step is to opening up the communication, building a connection, finding something, anything that you can connect with on their wall. Now, there's going to be some people that you're not going to find anything that you can connect with, and that's okay. You know, you can either pass over them, or you can just say, hey, how's it going? You know, I ran across your name. Maybe you have some mutual friends. You know, I always use that as an opener if I can't find anything that I can connect with on their timeline. Hey, you know, we have some mutual friends, thought I'd connect, and just go from there. You want to kind of try and end with a question to keep the conversation going. Okay, that's very important. You don't want the conversation to end. All right. Or if it does come to a natural ending point for the day, fine. In a day or two, you can pick up the conversation again by saying, hey, hope you have a great day today, you know, or happy Friday, happy hump day, you know, whatever, happy Saturday, hope you're enjoying your family. Just keep coming to the forefront of their minds, just staying in constant communication with them. Just something simple as that, right? Okay, and eventually they will start to open up. Now, some people, you do have no problem getting people to open up. Okay, they are an open book. I am an open book. Everybody knows what's going on with me. I don't have a problem sharing with you or with anybody. Okay, so there are people like me who don't have no problem opening up to other people. And then there's other people who has this big old wall here, and you got to try and get past that wall. All right. And the only way to get past that wall is to show them you are not going to be like everybody else and try and prospect them. So let's see. I'm looking at my notes here.
Can I just jump in for 1 second?
Absolutely.
Okay. I just want to say the one thing I want to point out that what you're saying is great. You know, you want to get conversations going, get something in common ground. That's perfect. And, but there will be people that you could say, you know, try to get the conversation going. You have people in common that are friends or whatever. But there will be people that you do not connect with. You will not be able to have a connection with you, or it's a person maybe you don't want to have on your team. And I always go with my mentor, Susan Sly, has said the only teammates she has join her are the ones that she would invite for her dinner, to sit down with her family for dinner. And that's so true, because there's some creepy people or, you know, internet marketers that you don't want to go anywhere. You don't have a conversation with them anyway. So just don't be afraid of that, you know. Just be kind of choosy on who you want for your team. Because at the beginning, I would have taken anyone and anything just to have people, but the retention's not there. You know, they're not going to still buy 3 months, 6 months, a year down the line. That, so just something to think about.
Oh my gosh, that is so true. Yes, definitely. There are going to be some people that you totally do not agree with anything on their timeline. And those are people you may not want to even start communicating with, because if you don't want them on your team, do you absolutely need one extra friend? I mean, you know, so yes, I totally agree with that. I love that. You want people on your team that you would invite over into your home.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I never thought about it that way. That's why she's Susan Sly.
That's right. That's right.
So you can use these strategies as well if you're out and about offline. Okay. If you run into somebody, let's say you are going to the grocery store, you're from the gym, you're in your jogging suit or whatever, and your hair's pulled up, you're all messy or whatever, but you come across somebody who is dressed very smartly. He's dressed to the T, and it's not a Sunday. So you maybe comment, "Hey, Matt, you are very well dressed. What is it that you do?" And you can just start opening a conversation like that. Or, are they a fireman? Are they in camo? Maybe they're in the military. Are they a police officer? Are they a teacher? Are they volunteering somewhere? You can start a conversation with anybody and just look at what they're wearing. Now, social media does make it a lot easier because you can find more things to build a rapport on and connect with people on social media because it's all out there. As opposed to somebody else's free. And that somebody actually stopped it and now these days, sorry, I don't know. It said my internet connection was unstable. I have 2 teenagers home now. So, am I back, Alana? Am I back? Okay. Are they a parent? Do they have kids with them? Comment on their kids. Comment if their kids are well behaved. Just find something that you can start a conversation with. You want to validate them. Are they in the military? Thank you for your service. Are they a police officer? Are they a fireman? Are they an EMT? I just had a thing Tuesday with the fire department and the emergency responders. And it's like the job they do is life-saving. And so you can just open up with that. How long have you done this? And you just, I hope you're understanding you can start building rapport and communication with anybody, anywhere. Okay? I'm not saying to do it to everybody. Okay? But practice. At least practice. If this is something that's difficult for you, and I understand that because it's something that was difficult for me too. If it's difficult for you, practice. Practice when you're in the grocery store. Practice when you're in Walmart. Just practice. Talk to anybody everywhere just to practice rapport building and communication skills because it is the most important part of your business. Okay, so let's see. Now, let's say you're on Facebook. You see that somebody likes the Cubs. Okay. My husband's from Chicago. He's been a Cubs fan his entire life. They won the World Series last year. So let's say somebody comes across and they see he's a Cubs fan. They go, "Hey, see, you're a Cubs fan," And he goes, "Yeah, I've lived in Chicago my whole life. And even though I don't live there now, I'm still, one of their biggest fans." Oh, cool. So are you into weight loss? You don't do that. That's not rapport. That's not building communication. That's not building a relationship. It has to be more in depth than that. So a lot of network marketers will take this message and they'll think, okay, so I just have to talk about the Cubs or Burmese mountain dogs for a couple of rounds, a couple circles. I say something, they say something, I say something, they say something. Now I can prospect. No. Okay. You have to get down to where they have a problem. your product or service or business opportunity will solve a problem, and you have to find out what their problem is first, because you want to be able to frame then your pitch, I hate that word, around the solution to whatever problem or struggle or pain they are having. So let me give you an example of this, okay? I'm going to try and remember it. It's an example I use a lot, but I haven't used it in a while. So let's say somebody has commented on a video that you put out. Let's say you're doing like a weight loss product and you have a video out about losing weight. And let's say somebody comments on your video, hey, sure would like to lose weight, you know. So you can go back into the conversations, you know, start messaging them privately, not on your comments, and say, hey, you know, thanks for commenting on my video. You mentioned that you want to lose weight. Can I ask why? And they come back and go, well, yeah, you know, my daughter's wedding's in a few months and kind of would like to lose some, you know, extra weight to kind of look good in my suit as I'm walking her down the aisle, you know. Oh, well, I totally understand that. Everybody wants to look good, you know, when they're walking their daughter down the aisle. How much do you want to lose? Oh, let's say probably about 30 pounds. You know, 30 pounds would probably be good. Okay, well, you know, 30 pounds is definitely doable. What have you done in the past? Have you tried to lose weight in the past? Yes, I've tried, you know, like Weight Watchers, or I've tried to just watch what I eat and exercise, but I just can't find the time, you know, on my schedule to go do that every day. And so you get out of the habit real quick, or you don't develop the habit at all, you know. Okay, well, no, yeah, I know. I've been there myself, man. I understand. Okay, so, all right. So, would you be open to seeing what I'm using to lose the weight I was talking about in the video? Sure, I'd be open to that. Okay, so at that point, it's not a stranger that you have approached out of the blue. This person has commented that they are already interested, so it's okay not to talk about Burmese mountain dogs with them or the cubs. Okay, so when somebody has already just come out and flat out requested information on what you were talking about, either your product or your business opportunity or whatever, it's okay. You can start immediately talking about business. And that's actually what you want. That's part of attraction marketing, but that's another webinar. Okay, but so let's say they view you send them your link because they said they were open to it. All right, so they view your video, and then you get on the phone with them and you say, you know, hey, can you see how this product will help you lose the weight? Yeah, I do. But I really can't afford that every month. You know, that's a lot out of my budget. And okay, no, I totally understand that. You know, when my wife and I'm pretending I'm a man. I don't know why. When my husband and I were getting married, we paid everything out of our own pocket. We know how expensive weddings are. So we totally understand. And as a father of the bride, you're probably paying everything out of your pocket as well. So yeah, what if I could show you how to get those products for free though, every month? You know, would you be open to learning more about that? So that's how you can communicate with somebody. You don't say, hey, you commented you want to lose weight. Here's my link. No, you try and figure out what their problem is. You found out his daughter's getting married in a few months. He wants to lose 30 pounds. He doesn't have the money for it. I was able to frame my my weight loss products business opportunity around those 3 issues. He doesn't have the money because he's paying for his daughter's wedding. So if I can show him how to get 2 or 3 people, that pays for his products. Okay. So he doesn't have to have that out of pocket. And I found out he definitely is motivated to lose weight because he wants to look good walking his daughter down the aisle. Right? That's how you can build rapport with somebody who reaches out to you immediately about your business or about your products and stuff. So there are a couple of different ways that people can approach you. They're either through maybe content that you have put out, a blog post that you've done, a video that you've done, maybe even just a straight post. Hey, I lost 10 pounds in the last 4 weeks. Awesome. People will be coming to you on that. Okay. Or you are out searching social media or offline. That's totally a conversation you can have with somebody offline too. Right?
I just have to say, this is part of what I loved about the ebook, that you didn't just immediately send a link. This is what I'm doing to lose the weight. You have to make sure you're getting enough, you're almost playing detective, enough information that you can solve his problem, but also you're able to overcome his objections. That was amazing. A great example. I loved it.
Thanks. So that's it in a nutshell. Okay. You want to be able to find out what their problem is, what their pain is, or what they're struggling with. And you can only do that by building rapport and building a relationship with them first. Okay. And then knowing how to frame your business product, opportunity, or service around being the solution to what they were telling you. Okay. Now, if they straight come out and say, I'm interested in learning how you lost that weight, that's okay. You're talking about all the chit-chatty stuff. You can just go right into it and find out, why are you looking to lose weight? What have you done in the past? Why do you think it wasn't successful? And then go on from there. Okay. And you can use that example in any business. It doesn't have to be weight loss. It can be skincare. It can be pet insurance. Have you had pet insurance before? Where do you take your dog? How much does it cost you? That kind of stuff. Now, in this ebook, I do have some questions as well. 28 questions that you can ask people to start getting them to think and to open up once you have found out. I'm trying to get to that point in the ebook, but that's pretty far down. So I have the conversation starters there. That's, I see you have Burmese mountain dogs. They're such a beautiful breed, blah, blah, blah. Or, I see you're into the cubs. Okay. And then once you've built that rapport, you've had several circles of conversation with them, and you think, okay, so now I can transition. And I'm not talking after 2 rounds. Okay. I'm talking after they've opened up to you. And some people, it will take a while. So this is not an immediate kind of, you can go out and get 10 people in a day. Okay. It's something that builds up and takes time. But if you do it this way, you build that trust, you build that communication right off the bat. So like Alana said, they are more willing to stick. They are more willing to work with you and to really be coachable and really want to be a part of what you have. But if you're just trying to get them off the bat, they may join you, but they're not going to stick around. Okay. So then there's some transition questions you can do, like, so what is it that you do? And you do not want to ask that question if they are in network marketing and their banner screams Herbalife. Don't ask them what they do. Obviously, they aren't Herbalife rep. or distributor, whatever they call them. Okay. But you can say, I see you are in Herbalife. How long have you been doing that? Is this your first time in network marketing, or have you been in network marketing for years, in other companies? That kind of stuff. And lead into the medium questions, such as, are you happy in Herbalife? Okay. Or how many people do you talk to every day? Oh, are you working at full-time or part-time? And if you're working at full-time, you must have a pretty big team then. They probably go, no. So, and then you can transition then to the harder questions. And those harder questions are going to be framed around what your business opportunity is. Okay. So are you happy with Herbalife? Are you thinking of maybe switching over to a company who has a better reputation, or a company who pays a bigger commission, or who really supports its reps, or maybe joining somebody's team who's made 30 millionaires, who's created 30 millionaires themselves, maybe they're on Joe Schmo's team, and Joe Schmo doesn't know crap about what he's doing, so he's not teaching his team very well. Okay. You want to know this stuff. You want to be able to bring the stuff out of them. And the only way to do that is to build a relationship. And the first step to that is rapport. I hope that kind of helps you. I kind of was all over the place. My mind's in different places, but did that make any sense?
It did. I'm so into, because I've had to master this. It doesn't come naturally. You're not naturally a small talker on the internet. I wasn't anyway, because it's totally different from the corner grocery store where you can just chat to someone and it doesn't mean, but you talk to people on the internet, you have to learn how to talk to them. But more importantly, you have to learn how to listen and to be a good listener. And that was the hardest part of my journey.
Let me share with you my problem with that. My problem is I didn't want to look like any other network marketer out there who starts a conversation to prospect somebody. Yeah. I was so scared that people were going to look at me like I was one of them. Yeah. And the only way to, number one, get past that is to do it. And number two is to not prospect them. Yeah. Just start talking to them. They're people. They are people who are having problems. They're people. Everybody has problems. They are human beings. Everybody is going through a hard time, sometimes more than others. And maybe you find somebody you start talking to who's going through a really hard time right now. Be a person. Be a human being. They are a human being. Take the $ off their head. They are not a number. Yeah. They are a person. And maybe, just maybe, you are the only one who is being a person to them right now in their life. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine the connection that they would have with you if you are the only person being a human being with them right now?
Yeah. And I think that also goes to the type of leader you want to be. If you want to be the leader that just has a big team, that is, you're charging for any coaching you're doing, or are you giving yourself for free, your knowledge? And you don't have to talk to each person individually. You can do it as a group presentation or have a coaching calls or whatever. But just be authentic, be yourself, be real, and not treat people. Because I have had leaders like that. I felt like I was kind of put at the wayside because I wasn't producing or whatever, because I didn't know how to do it.
Mhm.
I didn't know how to do it, or I didn't know how to, prospect. How do you prospect? It's an art form.
Mhm.
And I like the way you said about you're doing it as people. I don't like the word prospecting either. I like connecting with people. I connect with people every day. And if I put, 10 people a day, I'm going to connect with, or 20 people a day. I usually shoot for 20 a day. And I'm connecting with them. It doesn't mean I'm pitching all. And I'm like you. I don't like that word. But I'm just developing a rapport with 20 people through the day that I can perhaps get in front of my presentation in the next day or two, 3 days. It might be a week, maybe 2 weeks. I've had people join me, 6 months after.
That's
But
right.
those are the ones that'll stick around with you if you're authentic, you're giving them something real. So I'm saying it again. I love that Steve. You did really well with it.
Thanks. So if you are watching this, then definitely you can have this ebook for free. No problem. Just reach out to Elena or myself, and we will send it right over to you. Other than that, I think that's all we got for you today. We try and be mindful of your time because we are busy. We know you are busy too, whether you're a mom or a business person or work
both.
from home.
Both.
Or both. Or everything all in one. So we be mindful of your time as well. So that is what we have for you. Please reach out to us for this ebook. And I think that it would benefit you. And it is the way to prospect. This is the way to prospect. The only way, in my opinion, that is effective.
Yeah. Yeah. Great.
So thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next Thursday at 1:30 Central, 2:30 Eastern.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll be there.
Have a good Thursday.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.